Rashid here, RnBsingingLessons.com. In the sun, another lovely day in Sydney. Lovely day, just got paid. On my way, it's lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. It's lovely day. Off key. Gonna enjoy my apples. Hit me up with whatever questions you guys might have. Might do some practice in between, maybe. We'll see how we go. Lovely day, Olive. Yes, it is. Hey, sis. First one. Second one. Hi there. Thank you, Nakilani. Jumbo. Love that song. There's no school like old school. It's cool, Jumbo. Good day, Tez. Look at this apple. It's nice, right? Been getting it from this like local fruit man kind of thing, fruit stall kind of thing, last few days, and they're so good. Hey Aileen, sunny day, lovely day here. RnB, yeah, oh, all right, I just need to get my runs out before I get into this apple. And good. Not as crunchy as the other days, but still sweet. Who else unbuckles their belt when they sit down? Getting a little bit fat on the tummy there. Undo the button, undo the belt. Because I got my legs crossed too. So like I get in that position, you know what I mean? And you feel like it's going into you, because when you sit down, if you got any rolls, and even if you don't, even when I was leaner, it still rolls over a bit, you know? Yum. Nice apple, yes. Hey, Christopher. Thanks, Aileen. Wish we can have that sunny warm day here in Maryland. Where's Maryland? Nice apple. Yep, purple butterfly lows. Can you give us an R&B run? This one is from Tank. These niggas think they singing real R&B. Yeah. Oh, I love that one from him. What song is it in? This How I Feel. It's like How I Feel interlude. Sarah Brightman? No. I don't think I've heard her voice yet. Yeah, it's really sweet, Aileen. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Maybe more than one apple, but yeah. Fiber. And vitamins. Yeah. It's like drinking juice. So good. The sun, man. So nice. Oh. It's been really cold in Sydney for the last week. Like really cold. I just happened to do the live today. I did a lesson before yesterday on Wednesday, but I had to do it in the other area near my building where there's tables and seats and it's undercover because the ground was a bit wet and stuff. And it was freezing. I had a beanie, I had a scarf, I had my jacket on. I was doing the lesson and I'm like shaking. But I would do the lesson because it was with my boy, one of my long-term students. It was a great lesson. But man, my point is it was cold as, it was windy. It's been like that for days, but now today, bang, beautiful. Beautiful sunny. Let the unbuckling begin. Yeah. And I already ate a little bit. Had like a sweet potato soup. It's just from a packet. I just heat it up. It's really yum. It's really like light, but yummy. And I had pretzels. Now I'm having apple. For my sweet fix. Who else talks while they're chewing? Birds sound nice too. Andrea, yeah. I saw you dance. You're so talented. Thank you, Santiago. You might look at me and think I'm talented when you see me dance, but I actually spent 5 years doing dance lessons. So, well, I spent 3 years doing classes every week. Every Monday I went to classes. And then I got to like eventually from the beginner to the advanced class during that. It was all at the same time. It was like from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And sometimes I would just do one lesson, like 1 hour. And sometimes I would do two. And then there was a little dance social for about an hour after, where you just sort of, danced with everyone. That's how I started. So I was a slow learner, man. And I've actually forgotten a lot of what I learned. I learned dozens of moves, but when I go out socially every week now, just dancing. I don't go to lessons. And literally, like, I probably do about 10 to 20 moves. That's it. Yeah, but I do them really well. So I practice like my technique and my speed and stuff so I can do them really well. So I look impressive, but but I've learned so much that I just forgotten, because you do so many lessons and you just forget if you don't use it a lot, you know what I mean? And then after those 3 years, I joined a dance group and we did shows, but in order to do the shows, I had to learn the shows, and learning those shows improved me. So I did that for 5 years, but it was about 2 years of it was like learning, straight up learning. So, and then I would practice at home as well at other times. So I did like 5 years of learning. So I'm not talented, I'm skilled. So I went and did lessons and learned the skill of dancing. It was really fun. And it's a really fun thing. You go out and dancing social at Salsa. It's so fun. We have great friends. Me and my girlfriend will go out dancing. I met my girlfriend at dancing. We've been together 5 years. She's pregnant, due to have a baby in about 2 or 3 weeks. So a lot of groups of friends from Salsa. It's just a high, like, great music. There's great singers. So I love listening to the music in Salsa. The bands are great whenever there's bands. Reggaeton, they play reggaeton sometimes, they play merengue sometimes, but it's mostly salsa and a bit of bachata as well. Sometimes cha-cha a little bit. It's just so fun to dance and sing along sometimes. I sing along even though I don't know what I'm singing in Spanish. I'll just be like, blah, 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 completely wrong. That's fun. I highly recommend learning salsa dance because it's so social, you know? It's really fun. I thought it was gay at first. I'm like, oh, this is for like gay guys or whatever. You know, I used to be a bit more macho back when I was 20, when I very first started, when I got my first introduction to it. And then I saw a couple of guys that were dancing and they looked really masculine. I was like, oh, this is all right. And then I kept going because my parents were going. And then I went for like a month and I was like, hey, I kind of like this now. So it's funny how your mind can change. Back then, my perception was that, oh, guys don't dance. That's for girls. Like, dancing is for girls or for guys that are feminine or something. And man, was I wrong. So you really change. You really can change. Also, I didn't like the teacher when I first started because he was a bit feminine. He wasn't gay, but he was just feminine in his movements a bit. But there was another guy there who was really good that used to help out sometimes. And he was like, yeah, I love how he dances. So that kind of made me change my mind a little bit. And the social aspect of it. And you know, it was better than going clubbing. because going clubbing was like long lines, a lot of fake people, a lot of girls like that don't want to. There's no socializing. Like, you just go with your guys. Half the time you can't even get into the club if you don't have girls with you. And it's like, well, we don't know girls. How are we supposed to meet girls if we can't even get in? I was a bit more shy as well around girls because you don't get to interact that much. And sometimes when you would get in, it was kind of dangerous. Like hip hop clubs and stuff like that, the girls and the guys, they're kind of like standoffish, or it's not like camaraderie. Like, you go to salsa, everyone's like shaking hands and hugging, guys and girls all kissing on the cheek and hugging. Like, it's a super friendly family vibe. Most of the people, like 95% of the people, you know. I've never seen a fight at salsa, never. So, but in the R&B clubs, man, there was a fight every week, nearly. Every week, security stepping in, chucking people out. It feels dangerous. So I was really happy to find a different place where I could be me, you know, and meet people and have fun and dance. And karaoke was another place where we did that too, where we would dance and you'd meet people, you'd meet everyone there, all different ages. Yeah, okay, that's my salsa story. Thank you, Nakalani, about my runs. Give us some runs, all right, when I finish this chew. Nice apple in R&B style. Nice apple. Nice apple. Apple. Woo, apple. Apple. Apple, 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 apple. Here we go. A little bit messy, but it was all right. How do I breathe? Oh, I love that one. All right, soon. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to eat while I'm doing this, but I needed my sweet hit. I don't really know the words. Let me look it up. I know the chorus. I might just do it in my own key. I'm getting bitten. What the hell? How do I breathe? Mario. I actually recently saw Mario. He came to Australia recently. He killed it. I'd never seen him before. He killed it. How do I breathe? How do I breathe? It feels so different being here. I'm so used to being next to you. Life for me is not the same. There's no one to turn to. I don't know the melody that well. Shit, I'll do the chorus. Oh wait. I just had a wake-up call, wishing that I never let you fall. Baby, you're not to blame at all. Remember when I pushed you away? Baby, if you knew I cared, you'd never went nowhere. Girl, I should have been right there. And how do I breathe without you here by my side? How will I see when your love brought me to the light? Where do I go when your heart's where I lay my head? When you're not with me, how do I breathe? How do I breathe? Girl, I'm losing my mind. Yes, I made a mistake. Thought you would be mine. Guess a joke. I'm not sure, guys. Alright, that's all I got. I don't know that song that well. That's all I know. Yeah. I do love Mario. Turning Point or something, that album. So good. The one with Let Me Love You on it. I was obsessed with that. While eating peanut. What's that? I don't like peanuts. I like peanut butter, but I don't like peanuts. ASMR. ASMR. Alright guys. I just want you to relax while you're listening to me. I just want you to feel. I'm just gonna soothe your ears. Just gonna soothe your touch behind your ears. Just make you feel comfortable. Just gonna touch your nose. Rub your nose. Just make you feel relaxed. Just make you feel comfortable. Just wanna make you feel relax. ASMR singing. I hope you like. Hope you like it. Good night. There you go. I sold that, right? ASMR. Thank you, Starburst 96. I'm good, Joshua. How are you? Record time to eat an apple. It's gone brown. Thank you, Sheila. Hey, Fritz. Andrea. Hi. Long time. Rashad, I have a question. For your opinion, 3 to 5 hour days is too much for singing. Yes, too much. Unless the singing is very comfortable for your voice. If you're doing singing that's got like lots of high notes and lots of things that are not in your really comfortable range, then definitely it's way too much, 1 hour max. But if you're in your comfortable range, you could sing for hours per day. As long as you change the key of all the songs or modify the melodies so that they fit your comfy voice. What's comfy voice sound like? Let me show you. 6 o'clock in the morning, wipe the sleep from my eyes. Felt just like an ordinary day. Just around the corner. That's comfortable range, right? What are you thinking? That's comfortable belt. Now, if I go much higher than that, or much lower, it's going to be uncomfortable, and the more you use that part of your voice, it's a little bit in your limits, the less time you'll be able to sing comfortably, and the more likely you're going to fatigue and damage. Okay? Same with talking. If you talk a lot, if you talk for hours a day, your voice is going to get tired. So, same concept. Coach, can you teach me? I'm teaching you in my videos. If you want lessons, you have to look online and you can buy lessons there. Or you can ask me a question. What's your favorite genre or type of music? RnB. Like, I like R&B style, right? But it doesn't mean I don't like lots of songs. I just like them done in R&B style. So for example, if you look up Guy Sebastian, he's got a version of Climb Every Mountain, which is not an R&B song, but he does an R&B version of it. So it's an inspirational song, and I love it. I have a whole playlist in my phone. Let me show you. I got like playlists of different songs, like they have different feelings. To me, that's like a genre almost. So, but they're all R&B style, all the singers. So for example, I have like inspirational songs, so songs that feel like they take you up, they build you, you know what I mean? They're kind of like movie-ish songs. I have like fast-paced songs, so when I go for a walk or when I do a workout. I have like slow-paced workout songs, so when I do a workout in the morning, I like it, like wakes me up, and it'll be like a slow-paced R&B. I have like ballady type, so sad, wedding-y, breakup, those like kind of different genres type. So I like all kinds of songs, but I prefer songs that are done in R&B style, if that makes sense. Hey Desiree, thank you. I like that you are chatty. Thank you. I have some of the darkest jokes. Alright, get dark. Ken, thank you. Tips on hitting those high notes consistently without getting those raspy, greedy notes. I've been trying to hit the notes of the song, go the distance, but still unsatisfied. Okay. I don't know the song, I don't remember it, but getting higher can take months to years. So you do need to be patient. You do need to drop the key to find a comfortable key first and gradually work your way up. Don't try to rush to hit the notes in the actual key, because you're not gonna get anywhere. So you wanna start lower, gradually stretch your voice to go higher. Don't just try to go high. Your voice will break or it won't sound that nice. So experiment. Sometimes do it lower, sometimes try as high as you can, mix it up, but usually from my experience, you work from low, and gradually you work up. Work up, work up, work up, your voice will stretch, okay? My highest note used to be a G sharp when I look in my earliest recordings. Now I've hit an E in one of my recordings here, but I'm not always able to do it. But the fact that I can do it, that I have been able to do it sometimes, means it's progress. So, and I can more consistently hit A, an A sharp and a B when I'm performing. And not only can I hit them, but my G sharp now, compared to what my G sharp was like when I started, is very different. It sounds way nicer and it's way easier to do. And I can do it again and again and again. So there's a lot of stages to your range growing. It's not like suddenly you hit this stage where you can do this note. It's like you got to look at it like there's these 5 notes you want to learn, you want to get to, but you're down here. So sometimes you just learn to hit this next one here before you're trying to go too high. Then the next one, and then get comfortable going from the low ones up into those new ones, and then work on the new one, the new note, and this happens over a span of months to years, not over a couple days. Okay. Ooh, got another apple. La la. So juicy. Also, when you're in your lower range, try to sing it with the tone that you want instead of the raspy tone or whatever. Sing it, find the note, find where you can do it, the highest note you can do it without going raspy, and then try to repeat that note. And then that'll build the foundation for the next new note that you have better control over. RnB apple. By Ovi. Hey Linda. Wow, I like your voice, apple. Risky. Hi, Dad. I'm not your dad. I'm from Indonesia. Say hi to me, please. Hi, Risky. Purple butterfly. I'm impressed. You got 100 score. Oh, did I now? Thank you. Hazy Roman. Sir, I'm from Philippines. Can you teach me how to sing good falsetto? I'll sing falsetto with apple in my mouth. Baki pambam nang manam nasaktan ko isang tulad mo. I forgot the lyrics a little bit. Falsetto, it was really hard for me to learn, but my recommendation is start by whatever falsetto note you can find. Start there. Because sometimes it's hard to just find the falsetto in your voice. Sometimes you might start really high falsetto, and that helps you. You can start by going really high and then going down. Pick some songs where you can kind of do the falsetto already. That's a good way. Make a list. I have a list in my phone. I made a list for myself when I wanted to start working on my falsetto. All the bits of songs that have falsetto. I wrote them all down. I got them in Amazing Slowdowner. You can write the times down if you want or something, or get Amazing Slowdowner. Practice them a little bit every day, maybe every second day or 5 days. I do 5 days a week, around about that. So every day I want you to practice the parts that have falsetto. I'll give you all, whatever part of any song has it. And I'm just being straight with you, cause it takes you far, for you. Any song, that's Hidden Agenda by Craig David. Any song that has falsetto, John Legend, All of Me was the other one. Tank, Please Don't Go. Please Don't Go by Tank. Bakit Baba by JR. Bakit Pamba na noa nasaktan ko isang tulad mo. Any song that has falsetto, make a list. You should have 10, 20, 30 songs. All right? All that have falsetto. I'm lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby, yeah. And practice all of them, or like maybe one a day, or you can do the same song for a week. It doesn't matter how you do it, just do something regularly, and it'll gradually get better, okay? Another way is go to the piano, play a note, try to sing it in falsetto. Play the next note, or just the white keys. Try to sing all the keys on the piano in your falsetto and hold them. Get used to using your falsetto and go higher. And try to sing like all the notes up. Yeah? 2 tips for you. Just do them regularly. Watch what will happen to your falsetto. I did it for you, Fritz. I forget the words. I need to read it. Parigni datumo baki pambana. I already said it. I don't know. Marry me. Sorry. What it do, Jimmy? Oh, oh. What it do? Oh, oh, oh. Good ASMR. Thank you, Andrea. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel relaxed. And I hope you have a good sleep here in sunny Sydney. Venice, shout out. Jim says, how long should you spend on a song? Possibly years. I've spent years on particular songs. Depends how hard they are and depends on your current level. If the song is very advanced compared to your current level, you need to spend longer. It might take a few years for some very advanced songs. Some songs are easier. You can nail them down in a couple months, couple weeks, a day or two. Depends where you're starting. Yeah. So you guys see when I learn a new song, or when I copy a run in my reaction videos, or whenever I do something like that, I'm using whatever current skill set I have. So when you see me not being able to do something, that's because it's out of my current level and I need time to learn how to do that. So the harder something is, the longer time you need to learn how to do it, depending on also your current ability. Okay? Okay. Autobots. Andrea, thanks you. You're welcome. Congrats on 50k subs, says Jim. Thank you, man. And you can thank Jim for helping me get started on my reactions. Jim's one of my students. Been with me for about 2 years. From the beginning, y'all. And he really encouraged me to share my opinions and stuff in the reactions, and it's been good. It's been fun. Got a new format, new people interested. So it's good, right? Sorry, I don't know that one, AZ. I don't know Marry Me. Like, I don't even know it at all in my head. I don't know the song. Sorry, I don't understand Russian. Chime, Nuk, MBA. What part of Oz are you from? Sydney. Sydney, New South Wales. Yeah, there's a train station behind me. Train station is back that way. It's like a 2-minute walk from here, just across the road. And the trains, as you can see, probably going to see it coming now. There we go. And the trains go to that. That's Central Station, actually. It's the main train station in Sydney. It's like the biggest station. It has 27 platforms or something like that. Thank you, Anna. Wow, you can now speak Tagalog. Not really, Leon, but a little bit. Or Lean David. You've memorized the Filipino song, huh? Only a little bit. I need to read the lyrics to be able to do more of it. Nagpapaalam ka dahil nasaktan kita. Nooy di makitang mali ako. This bloody ads. Nayo'y di narinig. No. Ngayo'y alam ko na sa'yo'y nagkasala. Sana muli ako'y mapatawad pa. Araw-araw kang lumuluha sa akin ay nagmamakaawa. Nooy di narinig pagsama mo. Bakit pa ba nagawa? Nasaktan ko ang isang tulad mo na labis na nagmamahal. Di nang pansin na walang katulad ng anak na ipagpag mo. Patawarin. I think I did it too high. There you go. I need to rehearse more. That's an hour. That's with an hour of rehearsal. It's not bad for 1 hour. Hopefully I can do some more of that one. I concur. Thanks, Lean. A girl wearing a long white dress. Where? I can't see her. Thanks, AZ. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Gia. Did you find a song for your baby to sing to her? Oh my God, Carmen. Oh my God. That is so cute. I was actually talking about that with my girlfriend yesterday. I sang to her a little bit yesterday. What did I sing? I was singing Climb Every Mountain. I was telling Jess, my girlfriend, that I'm gonna make like playlists that we put for her, maybe to help her fall asleep or something. And maybe just even to sing. And then my mom was with us when I said that, and my mom was like, that's why you guys like all that music, because I used to sing to you when you were a baby. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, that's so cute. and Mum sang a little bit of what she used to sing to me when I was a baby. It was so cute. Oh man, it was really sweet. It made me tear up a little bit. She sang really lovely. It was cute. My mum's not like pro. She's not like a big powerful singer, but she sings all the notes right. Like, she's in key, and she sounds sweet when she sings. Yeah, really nice. The song I was singing was Climb Every Mountain, but the Guy Sebastian version. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will lead all the love you can give every day of your life, for as long as you live. I need to check it. It's hard to sing it without the music, actually. Oh, there's one I got to work on. Follow every rainbow till you find your dream. Yeah, I was just singing that bit to the baby because I was like practicing that as I was walking, and then me and Jess went to like an elevator, and then I just went down and sang it to her stomach. Yes, I do know the song Incomplete. Easy. I've actually sang that before in one of my lives. I love that song. Thanks, Jim, for encouraging Coach Rashid. Thanks, Lean. I'm Lebanese background. Coach, give us some runs, Christopher says. Runs. I don't know any. Jokes. Bright lights and fancy restaurants, everything in this world that a man could want. Got a bank account bigger than the law should allow. Still I'm lonely now. Spent a year, winter, summer, spring and fall. But being without you just ain't living at all. If I could travel back in time, I'd relive the days you were mine. And even though it seems I have everything, I don't wanna be a lonely fool. All of the women and all the expensive cars, all of the money don't amount to you. I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Oh yeah, without you, girl, oh girl. There you go, 2 birds with 1 stone. Incomplete and some extra runs for you. Wow, nice pronunciation. Thank you. I'm guessing you mean about JL. Hey, John Jericho. You pronounce the words really well. Well done, Coach. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, that's good. Good feedback. Singing along with you right here. Yeah, awesome. You're getting it. Sweet. Thanks, Lean. Woo. Hi, you're my favorite vocal coach. Thank you, Gianna. Why am I your favorite? A lot of people tell me that. They say I'm the most genuine reactor, or that my analysis is different than other coaches. Why? Like, what is it? What's some detailed feedback? A lot of you do give me detailed comments, and I really appreciate it. But maybe right now, while we're together, what is it like specifically that I do that you're feeling that you're not getting from other coaches? Or what is it about the other coaches that makes you think that I do something that I do different? Or like, what is it about them that makes you feel like something's missing? Or Did you not feel like anything was missing, and then you saw me, and then you noticed different things? I'm not sure. What is it? Because I don't really watch other coaches react. I've only watched a few minutes here and there. Yeah, I wouldn't have watched more than a half hour total ever of coaches reacting or other people reacting that much. Maybe half an hour max. And some of the ones I watch are only because someone sent it to me to watch. PSI, nice coach, thank you. Wow, very good vocal coach, thank you. Jograt, Marlon, hey there. Coach, do you have some exercises for your vocal? AZ says. Yeah, if you look at my playlists, I have a playlist where it has all my practice. So that's all I do. Watch my practice videos. There's like 350 nearly. There's a lot, right? No vocal coaches have that I know of. There's nearly 350 practice sessions, just raw, unedited. I make exercises out of songs. That's my main exercise. Very occasionally, or in the early days, I did learn scales and intervals, but I don't use that now. I just learned it just to know it and to help my sense of key. So, so it's major, and then the minor scale, and then this one is a chromatic. That's chromatic scale. That's all the scales I learned, and that just helps your ear and helps your voice a bit, like be able to feel the differences between notes. So you can train that way, you can learn that, but then that only gets you so far. Then like you need to step into songs and be able to sing melodies from songs, which is what I do now. 90% or 100% of the time now I do song melodies. I make exercises out of the melodies. So for example, I believe I can fly. So an exercise would be it's the same note. So you learn to stay on the same note. I believe, leave. So you might make an exercise out of that for someone that's not getting it. Woo, woo. That you could do it that way. So instead of going woo, you'd be like woo, and that becomes the exercise slowly. And then you can go faster if you want to as well. Pretty much every lesson I make new exercises for who I'm dealing with. That's the beauty of my lessons. They're so tailored to the songs you want to sing, tailored to your current voice level. I try nothing beats lessons. And that's why I don't like to teach the same lessons to everyone. One, it'll be boring for the teacher. Two, it'll be boring for the student because it's not personalized with the songs they want. So, I mean, other than learning the scale, a minor scale, a chromatic scale, and intervals, like that's all you need in terms of theory, and you don't even need it, it's optional. Songs is the funnest way to learn, making exercises out of songs. It's a bit complicated. It's hard to explain my system to you in a few minutes, but it's something that I watch what someone's doing wrong, and then I find the way, make an exercise for them so that they can be better. And that's how I exercise myself. I listen for what I'm not doing, and then I try to make an exercise out of it. John Jericho, your videos encourages me to sing again. Thanks for the inspiration. You're welcome. I'm so happy that it inspired you. Heidi Beth. Well, I can sing Tagalog. I must try, coach. Thanks. I must say you have a grown-up runs. Your Tagalog diction is not bad. Thanks, Purple Butterfly. Coach, you said earlier that you know all of me. Can you fast? Yeah, I do know all of me. I have a few covers on my channel if you want to see it, but I'll do a little bit for you now. Vibrato, very, very hard. It's like runs. It takes a long time to learn because it's very fast. Oh, oh, That's vibrato on All of Me melody. Very hard, but quickly, I'll just tell you. Oh, that's the sound you have to learn how to make, and then you make that go faster very gradually over many months to years. Oh, okay. What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every move. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all, ooh, love you. Ooh, I give you all. Whoa, no. Oh shit, that was wrong. Whoa. That's what I was trying to do. A bit of mistakes there. My voice broke a bit because I had a bit of spit when I was doing the falsetto in one bit. From the apple, leftover apple in my mouth. Hope you enjoyed that. What's the bridge? Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts. Risking it all, and though it's hard, as I give you all of me, oh, and you give me all of you, of you. Yeah. Shobande, okay, Nigerian. Last rendition, thanks, Lean. Can you also sing that one for us, the incomplete? I already did incomplete. Maybe I'm behind on my messages. How do you know where to add the vibrato riffs and runs to? Years of practice and experience. The more runs you learn, and the more variety of vibrato speeds and areas where you can place it, you learn, then the more you practice them, the more you're likely to be able to create and put them wherever you want to. So you can make old songs sound different. So I've learned, make a big list of songs that have runs and vibrato, and make a plan for yourself over a few years to gradually learn all the runs and vibrato in those songs. That way your repertoire in your mind is large. So when you go to create your own, you can create new versions of old songs, or you can create original songs with lots of vibrato and runs. Okay? So right now I'll create a new song for you right now, just about anything, okay? And show you how I place vibrato and runs in there based on my repertoire of songs that I've built, of runs and vibrato that I've built through all the songs that I've been learning. Hey, Rashad here. It's nearly 2:00 p.m. in Sydney. Sitting here really sunny. Beautiful trees, beautiful things all around. I'm just doing live chat here on YouTube. I'm trying to answer your questions and sing requests for you as best as I can. Now I hope that you like what I'm singing this day and maybe your night. Your night. Oh, we can enjoy this chat here live, and we don't know what will come So I hope that you're with me. I hope that you're inspired to sing, to get your voice as good as it can be. Hopefully I don't sing off key. There you go. Made up a melody for you right there, from the top of my head. That comes from all the learning I've done and all the practice I've done, and that gives you the skills to do that kind of thing. Okay. That was pretty good. I like that. Not too many mistakes. Nice runs, coach. Thank you, Christopher. Thanks, Lean, for the wow. Gina, hi, coach. Where you guys come from? I'm your fans from Davao City, Philippines. Cool. I'm from Sydney, Australia. My background is Lebanese. I'm Lebanese. Born in Lebanon, came to Australia when I was 5. Been in Sydney. I'm 35 soon, in a few months, in December. Amazing, coach. You are my idol. Thanks, Stacey. Yes, you are a nice and genuine coach I've seen here. Thanks so much, Gina. I love how you truly give good and bad critics. Okay, cool. Thank you for that detail. All right, in details, you're really detailed in your illustrations of performances. Okay, thank you for that. I think the reason, Purple Butterfly says, oh, that was Shobande. Purple Butterfly says, I think the reason why a lot of people say you are their favorite reactor, because aside from your honest feedback, you also share your own take of it and your technical knowledge. Okay, great. Thank you. Lean says, I also like how you give the performance first and then analyze each notations. Then you give us the breakdowns over the notes. Hope that makes sense. Yes, okay, yeah, I get you. Because originally my first few videos I used to watch and then pause. And the reason I did that was because I watched someone else's reaction. I watched Rebecca Vocal Athlete, I think, first. I watched like 1 minute of her reaction, the first minute, just to see like what's this reaction stuff about. And I noticed she was like saying nice vibrato, nice something like that, but I don't know if she paused. I think I saw someone else pausing, or I got the idea to pause because I was like, I think I got the idea to pause because I was like, I want to go in more detail. I want to give these people value of technical knowledge. And then after a couple, people said, stop pausing. And then I felt like, oh, these artists are so great that I'm reacting to. I really want to listen to the song first like I naturally would if I was watching a performance. If I went somewhere and I was watching a performance, you can't just pause, right? So I thought, I want to experience the performance as it naturally is. And then gradually later, I got the idea to make notes so that I could go back to my favorite parts, because I would have favorite parts in my mind, but I didn't remember where they were. And then I was wasting time scrolling back and forward through the video. Purple Butterfly, and I must say that you are not selfish to share your knowledge vocal musical wise. Yeah, I like to share because you know what I learned is I can give you so much knowledge on YouTube. I could give you so much for free, but so many people still need help, and they still need that one-on-one lessons because they can't hear when they do things wrong. Even if I give you exercises, it's not enough because you can't hear what you're doing wrong. For some people it is enough, and that's why I do it. Because the many people are going to learn for free, and they're going to watch my videos and be able to learn everything they need to, or a lot. Maybe not everything, but they'll be able to learn a lot alone. But there's a lot of people, like most of my students, even some of them advanced, that can't tell when they're doing something wrong, and you just need to point it out to them. Or they can tell, but even with your method, they don't know how to go about applying it to themselves. So I learned that I'm going to share a lot of knowledge because what took me years to figure out, people can't just figure it out on their own, and they're always going to want to do lessons anyway. And I like to give a lot on YouTube because when I was learning guitar particularly, and a lot of other things like veganism, atheism, and about a lot of things that I was learning about, that I was interested in, psychology, communication, IT stuff, it was a lot of it's free on YouTube. And I was like, you know, I want to give back. So once I learned a lot of things, I was like, I want to give back. And I thought I wanted to make my focus about singing and guitar. So I'm really glad that you guys enjoy that. Lean says, I agree. Each person is different and the level of learning is different also. Cool. I can go with that. John Jericho, when you do your reactions, you also give us an insight on how a particular part of a song is being done. You make it sound more doable and very detailed, like change of notes. Thank you. That's an amazing comment. Thank you. I really like that. So it makes you feel more like, hey, you can learn this. I like that you're feeling that. That's great. That's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel like everything you're hearing is something you can learn. Like, okay, maybe you're not going to sound as amazing as Morissette, okay, in a year or ever. But that's not the point. The point is, how good can you be? And it's at least going to be beautiful sounding, at least. Okay, you might never be as powerful as Morissette. I might never be as beautiful falsetto as JR or as powerful on his high notes. But that's okay. I'll be as amazing as my body and my voice allows me to be. And there's only one way to do that. There's only one way to find that out. And that's trial and error. To practice and see what your limits are. It's the only way to know. There isn't like, oh, Rashid Hayek will have this vocal limit. When he reaches falsetto, it's going to sound this way, and it's never going to get better than that. No, there's no decider like that. You are the decider. You have to go and make that happen and see what your limits are. I always thought I had limits. I was always like, I'm never going to sing higher than this. I'm never going to do runs as fast as this. I'm never going to sound that beautiful when I sing a melody. I'm never going to hit this vibrato. And you know what? I've hit all those times I said to myself, I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm doing 90% of those things now, easily. And I'm like, wow, like I can't believe how self-limiting my mind was. So don't limit yourself. Use trial and error, practice, try, and you'll see what will come. It's the only way to know. Greetings, Big Kahuna. Big Kahuna was so Jim TC was my student who encouraged me to do reactions, and always encourages me to try different things on my channel, very patiently, I must add. And Big Kahuna he's not my student, but he was the first commenter that I noticed that asked me to react on something. So it was the combination of Big Kahuna and Jim, both at the same time kind of telling me, hey man, do this. So thank you to Big Kahuna. You can thank him for getting me going and giving me great recommendations. He always gives me voices that I really like to listen to. AZ, thanks coach. I've learned many things from you. Thank you. I like the confidence you show in your voice, dude. Thank you, Purple Butterfly. Confidence is a learned skill, but more than confidence, I value skill, like actual knowledge. So I really know what I'm doing with my voice, if you know what I mean. And that's how I tend to give those detailed analysis, because I know what the singers are doing, even if they're better than me. And I can't do what they're doing. I know what they're actually doing. I can hear it, and I know how to teach someone to get closer to that. So that might come across as confidence, but I was confident to perform even when I wasn't that good. I don't know why. Maybe it was just people sort of went, I just liked people's reactions, and I just like to sing in front of people. So even though it was scary, I kind of felt like I wanted to be like my favorite artists. I was like, my favorite artists are performing, so I need to perform. I can't be scared to perform. So I kind of like pushed myself to do it, if you know what I mean. So even if you're not a professional singer, I encourage you to share your singing with people, because it doesn't matter that you're professional. That will come in time if you want it to, but it's a lot of work. Not everyone is ready to put in that work, because it's a big commitment. I mean, I commit a lot of time to my voice. So I encourage you to share where you are, because it's still pleasant to listen to you sing, even though someone's not professional. I love going to karaoke, and I like to watch the professionals and the non-professionals and the average in between. I enjoy everything. So I encourage you to share your voice no matter what level you are. Hi, Just Mil. Hi, Humber. Oh no, sirens. Yeah, in the background. How do you achieve chesty mixed voice? I don't call it mixed voice, because to me, the voice is either in chest or it's either flipped into falsetto. I just call it going higher in your chest voice. So to make it chesty, you have to train from the bottom and gradually work up. You can't just jump to high notes and expect to make them sound thick and rich. You have to start in your low notes and try to do them with the right sound that you're trying to achieve, and then gradually work up. Lean, lol, by the time I learn bravado, I'll be nearing my grave. No. Purple, your voice is on point, thank you, man. Coach, greetings, hey beginner. How can you R&B-ify a pop song without overdoing it? Well, overdoing it, that's a subjective word right there. Overdoing depends on the listener. I don't know if there's an overdoing, because some people like it when they sing gospel versions which are filled with lots of runs and changes, and some people don't like it when it's that far gospel version of a pop song, maybe. Like, or some people sing jazz and they add a lot of changes, and some people don't like that, but some people love that. So, like, for example, I like pop, but I find pop boring if it doesn't have enough R&B, vibrato and runs in it. Then I find it a little bit, it's too the same-ish. You know what I mean? That's subjective. That's my personal taste. So I wouldn't say there's a right or wrong. I would say it's your style. You create the style that you want, because there's an audience for your style. And if there isn't, you might find a new audience that likes your style. Okay? Do you slow the tempo down? Not always. You don't always have to slow the tempo down. But R&B songs do tend to have the category of heartbreak style, or like sexy slow style, like Nice and Slow by Usher, for example. It just depends. It tends to be more emotional. Instead of pop songs tend to be slightly more happy vibe, R&B songs tend to be a bit more moody, a bit more tense, a bit more sad, a bit more sexy. Shabande, I'm inspired. And yes, Novki, thank you. Beginner. Coach, did you get back to JR and the collab? Yep. Me and JR are in contact. And we're looking to do a collaboration. So we're sort of putting it together at the moment. Okay. Also, probably going to do a collaboration with Johan. I've asked Johan for a collaboration, and he's up for it too. So we'll see how that goes, because everyone's busy. So and it's a bit hard because it's a different format because we're apart from each other. So yeah, we're gonna try to put something together for you guys. That'll be super exciting. I'm absolutely stunned that those guys would do a collab with me. So I'm hoping it will work out. By collab, I mean we're gonna sing a song. Purple Butterfly says, nice impromptu R&B song you just made. Thank you. I'm impressed. You don't sing off key. The confidence you showed is just right. Thank you so much. There was maybe like one phrase where I went off a little bit. That's what I'm referring to. But yeah, mostly it was correct. Because yeah, Javier likes to pause a lot, but that's her style. But some pause for copyright reasons as well. Okay, doesn't matter on the copyright if you pause. You know, I did an Ariana carpool karaoke video. It was half an hour. I went for half an hour. I went for so long. And it got taken down. It got blocked. So unfortunately, no one saw it. And then I cut it down so that it was just the analysis. And it still got blocked. So I was like, come on. How annoying. So I don't know why they block it. Like, it's annoying enough that they take the monetization. Like, you know that all my highest viewing videos, I don't make money off. Only like a few of them I make money on. So it's pretty annoying, but I make enough money to continue doing it, I guess. But it is a lot of effort. So if it wasn't fun, I probably wouldn't do it. So because it's really fun, that's why I do it. Because I always love all the new singers I'm finding and all the songs by the amazing artists. And that's why I do it, and that might be why you guys enjoy it, because I really do enjoy the artists that I'm reacting to. Yeah. No worries, Big Kahuna. Hey, Henrietta. Many people politely asked about lip sync. Oh no. I would like to know if you will hear their request. I appreciate the knowledge you gave to people, but I do not like the unresolved things. Didn't I already? I mean, I already said in videos which ones I thought were lip synced. I think I'll leave it there. I've already said it in the videos, I think. And to me, it's meaningless because I've heard Dimash do live, for real. I heard him do a cappella, and I heard him do 100% definitely live. I heard him in the interview, in the latest one that I did. So I don't know why people get cut. I think they don't understand. When I say something is lip synced, I think they take it as this singer cannot sing. They don't understand that it's part of the industry sometimes that singers lip sync, because there's many circumstances that make this happen. It's not even always the artist's choice. So it's just a part of the industry. It's got nothing to do with the ability of the vocalist. And I wish people would understand it, but they take it as a big insult if I say someone lip synced. So I'd rather not now continue to cause the drama, and I'd rather just analyze the performance for the audio quality of the performance, because there's so much negativity and hate. And you know, if I really want to say it, I'll say it, but sometimes I won't say it because I just don't want to cause a shit stir, because there's no point. You know what I mean? I'm analyzing the voice, whether it's a recording or whether it's live. If someone was lip syncing and I'd never heard a live version of them, then I probably wouldn't react to the artist, because it would be annoying that you've never heard them live. You never for sure know that that's what they sound like. But even when people do lip synced or just recorded performances, there's only a limit. Like, you can't make someone sound super incredible with a recorded performance. It's not magic. You know, auto-tune is not magic. It makes you sound better, but it still makes you sound like not real or electronic or whatever. So there's a limit to how good it can work. So it can't make you suddenly do incredible sounding runs. It can't do that. It can only fix notes that are wrong a little bit, but it will still sound fixed or robotic. So it would never be an amazing faked performance. That's my point. It can't be. It's impossible. The technology is not that good. Actually, coach, I don't have voice for singing, but I like watching you coaching singers as well. Oh, great. Thanks, Gina. Keep singing, guys. Cool, cool. Can you RnB if Madonna's Crazy for you? I don't know Madonna's Crazy for you, sorry. I've never heard it. For example, with an acoustic rhythm, how would you go about it? It's a good question. I might be able to show you that with a guitar one day, but on another song, because I don't know that song. My son was just looping, and then I hear you beatboxing. Do you also teach beatbox? I don't teach. Oh, no, I don't. I think I teach it in one of my courses. I have a few videos on it. But no, I don't properly teach beatbox. I'm not a proper beatboxer. That's it. It's just really basic. But the reason it sounds okay is because I learned rhythm. I learned cajon drum, which is like a drum, and I play rhythms on that drum. And I got good at that, and I did that for a few years. And that teaches you rhythm. So I do teach that, but that's not part of my regular classes. I don't have students that I teach for that. I mean, there's specialists that teach that. But I do have just one thing in my course where I just teach you one rhythm so you can get a feel for it, you know. And because strumming on guitar, it requires a certain level of rhythm skill. So, wow, that's cool. How about the three of you, JR, Johan, you all do together? That would be awesome. Rajehan. That's a great idea, man. Let's see if I can get the one-on-ones happening first. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the shout out. We'll watch out for the collabs. Personally, there's never been an R&B gospel song that I consider too much runs. I love runs. My favorite singer is Jasmine Sullivan, by the way. Fantastic. Now, if you looked at fan videos, it was okay and I will respect it. But just that you did not try it, I was sorry, but thank you for the previous answer. Okay, here's an example. Fan videos have the recording of Dimash singing, right? But what you're not understanding is that if it's a recorded track, that means he's not actually singing, and the fans are gonna hear out of the speakers the same thing that I'm hearing. Make sense? They're not gonna hear something different. That's my point, why I'm not gonna go look at a different fan video. And I've already looked at the videos where he sings a cappella and all that. Do you get what I mean? So a fan video would sound the same. Unless you're saying that the people at the concert experienced a different audio track than what's coming through on the video. If that's what you're saying, okay, I'll believe that. But I mean, if they experienced it different, then it wouldn't be as perfect, because it would likely have some type of mistake or some type of different sound to it. Or so you'd hear like a breath, or you'd hear something different. It's a bit complicated, you know what I mean? So in my view, a fan video would not sound any different. But I could take a look at that if you really want me to see if it's gonna be very different. And aloha. Hi. Okay, thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. It's been really fun. It's been a good long while, hour and 10. Catch you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.